Some breaking news out of Larimore, North Dakota on this Saturday afternoon. This started around 1:30 p.m. Larimore is some 25 miles west of Grand Forks off of south of Highway 2. It sounds like a shooting and possible suspect barricaded. Here's some of that radio traffic that was coming in.
We've got a reporting party on 911 stating there's a EMS gunshot wound. Reporting party is not on scene. So far, we have no other information yet. Reporting party states she witnessed it approximately 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, she's relaying that her sister is inside and relayed that he's been shot in the head.
Again, as you heard, it sounds like a shooting. None of this confirmed yet. Law enforcement is busy doing their thing. Initially, radio traffic said they were possibly looking for two suspects. Then later, it sounded like one, and they knew where that suspect was. We then had a call for SWAT to respond.
Activate SWAT. Potential barricaded, armed barricaded suspect, and potential murder suspect.
Now, as you heard there, SWAT called for a possible armed and barricaded suspect, a murder suspect. This appears to be the trailer park in the northwest corner of Larimore.
A reporting party on 911 stating there's a EMS gunshot wound.
He's been shot in the head.
Neil Carlson with iNewZ here with an update at 4 p.m. on this Saturday afternoon. What you just heard there was radio traffic from around 1:30 p.m. out in Larimore, a report of a shooting. Larimore is some 25 miles west of Grand Forks, just off Highway 2. Later on, SWAT teams called in.
I have the rest of the SWAT teams, TNT and UAS, going to the command post at Larimore Elementary.
Now, this appears to be happening with a barricaded subject in a trailer park in the northwest corner of Larimore. Robot was just sent out by law enforcement. It can be used to act as eyes for them. Also back there, hard to see, but there are sharpshooters. And there was a loudspeaker going saying, this is the Grand Forks Sheriff's Department negotiator, come out with your hands up. Then at 4:12 p.m., an ambulance rushed up to the scene and left Larimore back to Grand Forks with the lights and sirens going, being followed by a police car. And it appears the scene is breaking up in Larimore, so whatever happened back there is apparently ended.
I'll give you about 35 minutes ago, the gunshot victim from Larimore shot in the back with an AR.
A deputy shot a suspect in Larimore, North Dakota on this Saturday afternoon following a murder earlier in the day. This now in from Grand Forks County Sheriff Andy Schneider. On this Saturday, they received a phone call from an individual stating they had just witnessed a homicide at a residence in the city of Larimore. Deputies responded and established a perimeter around 502 West 8th Street. Regional SWAT and UAS team were requested for assistance. Deputies were able to notify area residents to evacuate or secure their home and shelter in place. The SWAT team arrived on scene and attempted to make contact with the suspect in the residence. After several commands were given with no response, the front door was breached by utilizing a ram on the SWAT vehicle. Shortly after, the subject fired several rounds at the SWAT vehicle. The SWAT team continued to try to get the subject to peacefully surrender and exit the residence. The subject eventually came out of the residence. While negotiating with the subject to peacefully surrender, he made a furtive movement toward his waist. A deputy fired and hit the subject. The subject was secured and transported to Altru via ambulance. Per departmental procedure, the deputy will be temporarily placed on leave. The incident is being investigated by the North Dakota BCI. Again, that was from Grand Forks County Sheriff Andy Snyder. The names of the person murdered and suspect have not been released yet. We'll keep you updated. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.